I always call our sessions controlled chaos. I think the biggest thing in working with the kids is not coming up with one set way, and then really entering into the child's world. With one of my kids, that's being a dinosaur. Another kid, that's being a giraffe. You have to be willing to just go with the flow, and things are going to get crazy.
You have to always be giving the kids enthusiastic high fives, tell them good job.
And if you throw off the routine in a way that they're not comfortable, you're going to see a huge, massive breakdown.
I did not get a try! Let me take it. Yeah. I'm taking this.
No, you're not taking it.
Yes.
It's being prepared to be in a very chaotic setting and being okay with that. Expect a little and you'll get a lot. The thing with autism is the child looks completely normal. Some of them are very verbal.
I like exercising with you. Sweet.
Some don't talk at all. And the biggest thing in society is if somebody doesn't talk, we're not normal then, right? Mm-hmm. You have no defense for yourself. So somebody who's, gets a high on bullying somebody is just going to go to town on that kid.
When you're that young, other kids really aren't understanding about kids that are different.
It's the people that are in that setting with them who aren't aware of their needs and don't know how to address their needs. A lot of times that just happens spontaneously, but people don't give it that chance. They don't even go there because they don't see the point. It's a common tendency for everybody to shy away from the unknown. There are a lot of people who thrive off of that and want to explore the unknown a little bit more, but the general population is very timid to focus in on a population that scares them.
Everybody loves Josh. He's one of those kinds of kids that everybody loves.
Joshua started with us, I think, just about 3 months ago. And he is definitely more severe than the other kids. And he won't say a word, but you look into Joshua's eyes and you just kind of melt.
And this program has really helped him a lot too, because it's kind of forced him to do things that he hasn't normally done. And in that kind of breaking of his patterns, it's probably helped him a lot in terms of figuring out how to outreach and talk to people. So the milestones are small and probably not significant to most people, but to me they're huge because these are things you don't see. So the whole idea was to try to find him something that he could work on around his fitness and also work on his particular occupational therapy problems.
Joshua has very little spontaneous communication.
He doesn't have friends like you would normally have in middle school that would be people that he would know.
Everybody observing us always laughs because I get asked the same questions 500 times in 1 hour.
I'm ready to sit on your lap now. Just sit on their laps.
They're gonna hug you in no time. They don't really even give you that chance to be skittish and scared. The more and more that people are surrounded by these individuals, the more and more comfortable everybody gets.
They're really focused on the basics of life, and they appreciate that, and they're happy with that, and then I can learn to be happy with that too.
Teachers are facing an unending, task if all of the kids aren't educated. Within that education, though, you can talk about it all day, but I think the exposure with that education is number one.
The goal of these things is often as much as possible is to mainstream these kids and interact with normal kids as much as possible. So I think the trade-off is that their specialty skills probably more than make up for the loss of his interaction with normal peers.
I guess they just look at, they focus on things in different ways and have a totally different perspective on things than other kids.
It's about the eye contact, and it's about sign language, and in different ways that we can high five and hug each other and not say a word at all and totally be connected. Joshua, you look into his eyes and you'll melt. You don't have to say a word, and you can just feel the connection. Done.
What can I say? I mean, he is who he is. He's a combo of Joshua and autism.